Hi guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life, the channel that talks all things Wentworth. If you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button right now for all future updates. And if you stick around until the end of the video, I will be responding to some of your comments from my previous videos. So guys, before we get started, take a little look at this.
I tell you, there's so much that happens in the last season. You're just gonna have to hang on. Hold on for the ride.
So that was Jackie Brennan there, aka Linda Miles, telling us how big this final season is going to be while she was chatting with Wentworth fans with Wentworth Con. And I am so freaking excited because before I continue, okay guys, before I continue with this video, as a massive pre-warning, there is going to be one massive spoiler revealed later on in this video. And when I say massive, I really do mean this is freaking huge. I will put a big exclamation mark up on the screen just before I start talking about it, okay guys? Cool. So guys, I hope you're all feeling good and you're all well. Right now my head is spinning and there is a really big reason why my head is spinning, so let me explain. So this afternoon I received some news that Wentworth has had a release date, but it's for audiences in Germany, which is fantastic news. But then I realised that Wentworth hasn't even had a release date in Australia yet. Anyway, I had a deeper look into this, and basically this is what's happening. So Sky Atlantic in Germany are going to be airing Wentworth's final season starting on the 21st of July. Not only that, but they are going to be airing double episodes every week. 2 episodes a friggin' week. This is literally absolutely insane. Like, I literally cannot cope. This sent me into complete overdrive this afternoon. Anyway, so Foxtel in Australia, they still haven't given us a release date yet. Fans keep asking them on Twitter and on Facebook, but everyone keeps getting the same response, which is, we do not have a release date yet, but as soon as we do know, you will be the first to know. Now this actually really is starting to annoy me now, because Foxtel, they've already got the episodes in office ready to air. They could start airing at any time if they wanted to. Now, official reports from earlier this year was that Wentworth was supposed to be returning in May this year, but of course May has come and gone and still no Wentworth. Now, a close friend of mine knows somebody who works for Channel 5 in the UK. Now, Channel 5 is the broadcaster for Wentworth in the UK, and they have said that they also already have the final 10 episodes ready to air. They have sent the whole season of episodes a few months in advance. So my question is, what the hell is the holdup? Now, I know that Channel 5 or 5 Star, they like to release Wentworth around the same time as Australia to try and crack down on illegal links being downloaded every year. I think last year in the UK, we were only about 1 week behind Australia, so that's more than likely what Channel 5 are going to be doing this year. So Channel 5 are probably just waiting for Foxtel to release their release date. However, I think Sky Atlantic in Germany, they are basically getting really impatient of waiting around for Foxtel, so they have decided to give their German audiences a release date. Not only that, but they are going to be releasing 2 episodes a week. Now, this is a massive kick in the teeth to Foxtel, because if Foxtel don't start showing Wentworth soon, and I mean very soon, Germany are actually going to get to see these final episodes before the rest of the world. Not only that, but I should imagine that Australian fans are not going to be very happy with this, because in Australia you have to pay for a subscription to get Foxtel, and apparently it isn't the cheapest. So if Germany air their episodes before Australia, then surely that means that a lot of Australian fans will just cancel their Foxtel subscription and just download the episodes elsewhere. I mean, I personally know a few people who only pay for Foxtel once a year to watch Wentworth, so I can't see people doing this if they can watch it elsewhere. I mean, it would be illegal. I mean, it is illegal, but when has that stopped anyone? Links from all TV shows and movies around the world will always do the round, and Foxtel knows this. So Foxtel really do need to start showing Wentworth very soon, and not only that, if Germany are going to be showing 2 episodes a week, then surely Foxtel would have to do the same in order to keep in front of Germany. This is just completely mental, guys, and I know a lot of fans are getting really annoyed with Foxtel for not giving them a release date or even a small trailer. I mean, I don't really blame the fans because I'm annoyed as well. Anyway guys, while I was reading through this online German article, I came across some few teasers about what we've got coming up in the new season. Now guys, don't worry, this isn't the part of the video where I'm going to be revealing massive spoilers, it's just a few warm-up teasers, so let's take a look. Regarding the plot of the 9th season, when Ali returns from the hospital, the other inmates are horrified. The attack in the shower has meant that she will be permanently dependent on a wheelchair. While Ali proclaims Boomer to be the leader of the trapped women in Wentworth, the returnee Lou has other plans. She wants to fight for this rank for herself, while head of administration Anne Reynolds is making enemies among the guards and inmates with a draconian approach. Joan's trial is nearing its end and Lou is planning her big day of reckoning. Okay, so as I've talked about in previous videos, Ali does start the new season in a wheelchair after her attack. So it looks like that the new season is going to jump a couple of weeks from where it ended, if Ali is going to be returning from the hospital. It's awesome that Ali is going to make Boomer top dog, but I really cannot see it lasting. I mean, I love Boomer, but is she really top dog material? I think she's better off as a 2IC, and of course, it's interesting that the article also says that Lou wants to fight for the rank herself.
I thought last season, I turned every page of last season, I was like, I'm doing what? And then I opened this season's first script and just, yeah, it smashes you in the chest. So it's really exciting.
Because in the last season, she said being top dog is a mugs game, so I wonder what changes her mind. Also, it says that Joan's trial is nearing the end, so will Joan actually get acquitted early on in this season? Or will she get found out? Because of course, she now does have her memory back, so she's going to have to keep pretending her amnesia when the new season begins. And I tell you what, if she does manage to get out of the prison early in the season, then Vera, Jake and Will better watch out. In fact, even Linda Miles better watch her back. And of course we have Anne Reynolds continuing to make enemies, but I have a feeling that Anne Reynolds is going to be a lot more worse in this final chapter. But the biggest thing that makes me slightly nervous in this article is that Lou is planning her big day of reckoning, whatever the hell that means. I mean, we've all seen that photo of Lou covered in blood, and things are gonna start get really crazy. In fact, every single episode this year is going to be action-packed, and I'm so bloody excited. Now guys, here is the big exclamation mark because I found another article posted online from today's announcement in Germany, and this article contains a massive death spoiler that will happen in the first episode leading on to episode 2. So if you're ready, let's have a quick read. The opening sequence is called One Step Ahead, so that is the first title of the first episode. Okay, so an explosive final is promised. Wentworth inmates are appalled when Ali returns from the hospital. Apparently she has to sit in a wheelchair forever, but she does not remain idle and declares Boomer to be the leader of the prisoners until further notice. However, Lou would like to take the opportunity to fight her way to the top of the prison hierarchy. Prison boss Anne Reynolds meanwhile makes enemies among her employees and inmates with her draconian methods. With Joan, the trial is nearing its conclusion. At the same time, Lou plans a brutal day of reckoning. Who is on your list of enemies? In the second episode called Funeral Mass, Lou learns who murdered Reb and takes revenge to continue her plan. Judy can delay her extradition, meanwhile Boomer enters into a deal with Gavin. So guys, that was the big spoiler. So Reb is going to be murdered by the end of episode 1. I'm literally like, what the heck? This is such a huge spoiler. spoiler, but guys, I did pre-warn you, okay? So something huge is going to be happening in the very first episode, and it's starting with a bang. Killing off Reb Keen could actually be a good move. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be absolutely tragic, but I've said in previous videos, Reb was kind of keeping Lou's temper under control, but now that Reb dies early on in this final season, Lou is going to go crazy, and she is going to be so dangerous in these last 10 episodes. I have an awful feeling that Lou will find Reb's dead body, which is going to be totally heartbreaking. Interestingly though, in the preview for episode 2, it does say that Lou learns who murdered Reb, so is there going to be another death scene in episode 2? Now a while back, someone told me they saw a photo of Reb on the floor covered in blood, but I never actually got to see this photo, so maybe it is actually true, maybe it did get deleted, I don't know, but guys, I wonder who murders Reb. Now I reckon Lou will think it's Sheila, and she will go after Sheila. Also, the first 2 episode titles are episode 1, One Step Ahead, and episode 2 is called Funeral Mass. Now Funeral Mass, that kind of makes me feel a bit weird and a bit nervous because, okay, maybe Reb is going to have his funeral, but why is there a mass at the end? Does that mean there's going to be more deaths? Of course there's going to be more deaths. They are kicking off this season with a massive bang, and this is absolutely massive news. And if you guys just listened to that spoiler, then let me know your thoughts in the comments box below. So guys, we have a release date for the fans in Germany, but the rest of us are still waiting for that moment. Hopefully now with this breaking news today, this will actually give the kick up the bum that Foxtel needs to release it in Australia earlier. I think we could have a few interesting days ahead of us with Wentworth news, and I'm pretty much going to be glued to my phone checking for updates and trailers that possibly might get released. Speaking of trailers, last month the cast of Wentworth got together to do some publicity shoots for the final season, and Leah Purcell, who plays Rita, posted some photos, and she even got quite emotional in a video that she posted, because it was the last time that she would be putting on Rita's clothes, and the last time that she'd be working with her on-screen sister Ruby. But because they did their publicity shoots last month, fingers crossed that means that this month we should be getting some new photo promotion and some teasers. Hang on in there guys, it shouldn't be too much longer. Also guys, don't forget that the Wentworth Live competition is closing this Saturday at 10 AM, and I will be then going live on this channel at 1:30 PM UK time to draw the winner. And of course I will be doing some live Q&A with you all. And of course, I have to give a massive shout out to my number 1 Michelle, who does amazing Wentworth videos on her channel, and not only that, she is comedy gold and a genuinely lovely person. So guys, please go and check her channel out and make sure you give her a subscribe, because Michelle has promised to do her own episode reviews when the new season airs. You won't want to miss it. So guys, what do you think about this news with Germany airing double episodes from July the 21st? Are you happy with this news? Are you an Australian fan who is actually really annoyed by this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box below. And on the subject of comments, it's now time for some comment replies. So we have Wanda Bussy. I'm disappointed this will be the last season, very disappointed. I'm with you on it, Wanda. I really wanted to keep going. Unfortunately, it's down to funding, and apparently the set has been demolished, so I don't know. I'm very disappointed too. I'm with you. I feel for you. I'm with you. Thank you for your comment, Wanda. We have Tim Harwood. I believe Ali will see B as a ghost while her life is in the balance, and B will say to Ali, you gotta go back, you have to finish the freak. Yes, Tim, I really like this theory, and I really hope that we do get something like that, because don't forget, Kate Jenkinson did say in one of her interviews that one of her favourite scenes to film hasn't even aired yet, but she thinks the fans will know exactly what scene she is talking about, so it could be plausible. Thank you for your comment, Tim. And we have Key Jadu 12. What am I going to watch when this ends? Seriously, who can give me a few other great shows from Australia? Yes, Key, I have to agree with you. Pretty much all my favourite TV shows from over the years are finished, and now Wentworth is finishing. I'm still holding out for hope that it might return in a couple of years because the fan base is so massive. We'll just have to wait and see, but thank you for your comment. And we have Maureen Mitchell, definitely one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. Pity it didn't go much longer. I have bought all 8 seasons, can't wait for the 9th season to come. Yes, Maureen, die-hard fan, I love it. I have all 8 seasons too, and I think I've binge watched them about 20 times now, and I'll never get bored. It's such a fantastic show. So Maureen, thank you for your comment. And thank you all for your lovely comments. Keep them coming, and maybe next time you will feature in one of my videos. Okay guys, well that's all I have for you today. I hope you've managed to take all these spoilers in. Don't forget to check back here on Saturday for the announcement of the competition winner, and of course as soon as I get any more Wentworth news or trailers, I will post it here straight away. So guys, thank you all for watching. I will see you all again very soon.